Hi, it's Danny and welcome to Picnic at Ross, and today we're celebrating 200 years with this little town. You and a lot of other car enthusiasts are invited to come along and show off some beautiful cars. Hey, check this one out. It's got an AU Falcon interior. Not sure what to think about that one. So welcome to Picnic at Ross. It's not a car show, it's a picnic, okay? So just remember that. And along has come Cliff with his 1971 ZD Fairlane. And you were saying to me earlier that a lot of people just walk past this and it gets a little bit ignored. Why do you think that is?
Because it's standard,
yeah, and
it's not a particular colour. A lot of cars that are original,
yeah,
don't attract the attention of a lot that have been altered for performance and whatever.
But do you think that's different now? Because, I mean, not only at these car shows do we see grumpy old men with sports caps on anymore, we see the young blokes coming through now, and they chase the original ones. That's what I'm finding. Like my boy said he just wanted a plain old Datsun 1600. He didn't want all the bells and whistles, he just wanted it stock standard. Don't you find that at all?
Well, it's changing now,
yeah,
where this car's 50 years old. It's got a few dents and marks all around it.
Yeah.
But the main thing is it's original.
Yeah.
And to find a genuine dash, a lot of aftermarket stuff, you can pick it as not being genuine. Up in Mackay, when in 70, 71,
yeah,
the cane farmers had a big year.
Yeah.
You could always tell when they had a good year in the cane farm and the sugar farms.
Yeah.
Because they had 71 Fairlanes and 71 Statesmans.
What's the gearbox in this? Auto, is it?
C4 auto.
Yeah, yeah.
Automatic transmission.
Yeah, and they're a great gearbox. And the engine, is that 289 or is it
It's a 302. 302 Windsor.
Yeah.
It's 50 years old this year. It's got 120,000 miles, never
wow,
been touched. The automatic choke still works.
Does it really?
Yeah, so I've never changed the carby or nothing.
You young kids wouldn't know what a choke was, I don't think. It's actually funny when you see some old videos and they're pulling the choke out, and my boy says, what are they doing there, Dad? You know, like,
well, these were the first of the electric chokes, really.
Yeah.
And the electric choke still works every day when you start her up or whenever.
That's
it
great.
It just idles for a while and then idles back down low.
So, Cliff, why do you come to car shows?
Oh, mainly to look at things that have been original, brings back memories of the old days and the old cars.
Exactly.
When we were young fellas, we used to knock around these EHs and early model Holdens. Brings back memories.
It does. Yeah.
Stops you from getting old.
I must say I love these cars. Mick's brought along a beautiful EH Holden here. This is your pride and joy, and you've had it for a long time, haven't you, mate?
Yep, 40 years this year.
40 years this year?
Yep.
And originally come out as a 6-cylinder.
Yeah.
But you thought you'd be like one of the boys?
Yep.
Chucked a big donkey.
Yep, that's right.
Big 253, is that
Yeah,
right?
it's 253.
I love all the bits and pieces you've done to this car.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've had a bit of spare time in your hands.
Yeah, a lot of spare time.
I might just do a little bit of work on that, like the crushed velvet looking cover bits over the dash. But you've done it nicely, you haven't overdone it.
No.
The work in the boot is amazing. I love that. I love the mum's pride things
yeah.
done. Just a really good job, and you've done everything yourself.
Yeah, I've done all the boot myself.
Yeah.
And my brother done the spare wall cover for me because I'm not much good at sewing. He's an upholsterer.
Yeah.
Reason I called it Mum's Pride was because
Yeah.
I lost Mum when I was 23.
Oh, that's no good. No.
And, no, Mum helped me with it when I first got it. Told me never sell it.
Well, that's a great memory for your mum's legacy, and she obviously meant a lot to you,
and
this car means a lot to you too. And this is what I love about car shows. You're bringing this along, mate, feels like you're bringing mum along,
Yep.
doesn't it? You know what I mean? So I see it's got a thumping sound system in the background. You've kept the original, like the little, what do they call those little scratch things? Are they like scratch
they just call them scratch plates, stop the rings and that, scratching the paint on them and that,
The vinyl roof, you've got the weather shield, you've got the Venetian blind in the back. Oh, mate, everything just screams, I love this car.
Yeah, she's got nearly all the premier options on her, so yeah.
It's your pride and joy, and,
Yeah.
and I thank you so much for bringing it along today.
No worries.
In Mum's memory, this is a fantastic example of an EH, mate. Congratulations.
No, thank
well
you.
done. Enjoy the car show.
I will do.
Oh, the picnic it is.
Yeah, it's picnic at Ross.
Okay, here at Picnic at Ross, Michael is a local store owner here. Absolutely going frantic today, isn't it? Been good for you?
It's been flat out.
Oh, that's
It's been
good.
Flat out.
Oh, that's really
It's
good to
really
hear.
good.
And this is my first time actually into the town of Ross,
Right.
even though I'm born and bred here in Tasmania. So
Okay.
that's bad, isn't it, really?
That is very bad.
But if you're watching this right now and you're coming down to Tassie, I suggest that you drive into the town of Ross, which is about 75 k's away from Launceston, probably about 129 something from Hobart. Make sure you drop in. It's a beautiful little town. You won't be disappointed. I'm not disappointed in this car either. Tell us all about it. What year model is it? And there's a few modifications, mate.
Yeah, it's a 1958 custom line sedan.
Yeah.
The old Star model. We bought it as a shell for spare parts, and the shell was too good to destroy.
Yep.
So we decided to do it up. But being a shell, we decided, well, the new can meet the old.
Yeah, and you wanted to drive it on a regular occasion, didn't
That's
you?
it.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
We wanted the reliability.
Yep.
But we wanted to keep the old style look to the car.
So tell us what you did.
Okay, so we went to the auctions.
Yeah.
We bought a written off AU XR8 Tickford,
Yes.
and we just started fitting everything to it, chopping stuff up, getting it all
And
to
chopped
fit.
you had to too. It's a really good fit though. And it was one of those things, Michael. I looked in through the window after you said have a look through the window, and I didn't know what to think really. I just went, oh, okay.
Yep.
But it's a good fit, and
It is.
it's done really, really well.
It is. It's we wanted to keep the old style of the car.
Yeah.
You know, the outside looking.
And that's been the draw card today.
That's it.
Yeah.
But we
And
wanted
the prime position too, by the way.
But the reliability of the old motors and that.
Yeah.
You know, we thought, no,
Yeah.
bugger it. We'll go to a newer motor, injected motor and that,
Yeah.
and get everything up to date.
And it's a great talking point as well. You get
is,
some people who
it
don't
is.
like it, and some
Yep.
people who really like
The
it.
purists don't like it,
No.
but when you only start with a body,
Yeah,
you can only do a certain amount of things.
It's great, and good luck
not-
for the rest of the day with the shop, mate.
No worries, thank you very
So
much.
can I
mate.
get a pie for free or what?
Yeah, why not? Come and get a hamburger.
Now Steve's come along to Picnic at Ross with a beautiful example of a HQ Holden, and boy, I'm jealous about this one, but mate, this is an outstanding looking car. Is it a 73 model HQ?
No, it's a 74.
How do you
Danny.
tell the difference, mate?
The difference is
Yeah.
the 71, 72 had the clear indicator lens.
Ah.
With the 74s and the 73s had the amber.
Not long been on the road, you tell me?
No, it's been on the road for 6 months.
Yeah.
It's a 6-year resto.
So have you done this at home?
It's
Yeah.
been done in a two-car garage.
You're right, okay.
Right.
It's outstanding, mate. You're very fussy on the detail of this car because everything to me just screams awesome with this car. Got a big donk underneath the bonnet, mate. Tell us about that. What size is that?
That's a 350 Chev,
Right.
hooked up to a turbo 350.
It's a little bit different to mine because I used to have a 25th anniversary HQ one of these, and she was on the shifter, but I know she got the big power one on the floor in this one.
Yeah.
Make a little bit of a difference going down and getting your morning cup of coffee. mate.
Oh, I love going and getting coffee in it. I do. I love.
Why do you go to car shows?
Probably to see other cars,
Yeah.
number one. Number two, to meet other people
Yeah.
with the cars.
Yep.
They're so friendly and it's.
Like the story can go anywhere.
I
Can't
know. Well, we were talking to a guy up there earlier, and he's got a HQ Kingswood,
Yeah.
and we were just talking about everything Holden. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly right. Yeah.
yeah.
Great example, Steve. Thanks so much for bringing it along today. Hopefully, we'll see you at a lot more car shows because this is great, mate.
Yep.
Stunning car.
No, thanks very much, Danny.
No worries.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
So Tony's got the guns out for the occasion here. We've got a beautiful SS hatchback Tirana. Bit of history behind this one, Tony, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct. It's ex-Scotty Taylor Stephen Bell Targa car.
Which was in Targa, Tasmania,
That's
yeah.
correct.
So this thing would be tough. Underneath the bonnet, what have we got, mate?
You got a worked 3.8
Yeah.
with extensively worked heads.
Do you know what sort of
Large
horsepower
fan.
it brings?
Oh, somewhere a bit over 350.
350 horsepower on the streets, you know, involved in Targa. That's a fair bit of power, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, that's correct.
So what year is this one?
This is a 77.
77 model. All fully kitted out with roll cage and all the safety aspects that comes with Targa Tasmania. You must enjoy driving it,
Yeah,
mate.
it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
It is a pleasure.
Why do you come to car shows?
Just for the enjoyment. I like
Yeah.
the old cars and
Yeah.
meet the people that are out with them. Yeah.
Good to see a few young blokes coming around taking photos and getting involved as
Yeah,
well, isn't it?
it is very good, yes.
Thanks for bringing it along, mate. It's a tough car.
Not a problem.
This is the definition of a muscle car,
Yeah.
for sure.
Good. Thank you.
Gilmo's come along with a beautiful car as well. Another Torrey Tirana here. This one with a little bit of difference. It's got a thumping big engine. What is it?
LS1,
LS1.
5.7 litre fuel injected.
Man, so many people after LS1s at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, they seem to be the go-to motor.
Yeah, for sure.
If they're not putting barrows in, they'll be putting these in.
For sure, but you can't just put just the engine itself in and keep like the original components of the original car, though. You've
No.
got to follow through with the rest of the gear, don't you?
Yeah, we bought a kit for engine mount, gearbox
Yeah.
and extractors. Had to be all from the same manufacturer.
Of course, the ECU's got to come with it, and then you've had to actually put the dash in as well
Yeah,
from
'cause
the car that it came out.
That's part of the wiring as well.
Yeah. So
And
if you
then-
don't have that bit, she won't go.
Well,
Is that right or not?
Yeah, well, you can buy aftermarket computer,
Yeah.
but then there's all ADR issues as well.
This is a beautiful colour, mate. What is that colour?
The hot house green off the 2002 Commodore.
What I do like about it is you've actually put those tappet covers the same colour, and I think that really sets it off. It's a really good example of a Tirana, mate. I'm so glad you brought it along today.
Thank you very much.
No worries. So Paul's brought along a beautiful Chevy Ute. Tell us a bit about this. How long have you had it, mate?
I've had this ute since I was 17, believe it or not.
17?
17 I've had it for, so...
Wasn't like this though, was
no,
it?
it wasn't like this, it was pretty original. My father and his mate did it up before I got it, and he drove it every day for forever, and then I brought it off him.
And you
then.
drove him insane to get hold of it.
Yeah, pretty much. Right.
I better ask you what's under the bonnet, Paul.
350 with power glide.
Yeah?
And
Should get up and sing, wouldn't it?
It goes all
But
right.
it'd need to though, because these things are darn heavy, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're pretty heavy, but like it goes quite well. Like, it's pretty high geared, so
Yeah.
it drives nice.
Cruising along the highway.
Yeah, and up again.
Yeah, that's cool. So do you take it to many car shows?
Oh, every now and again.
Yeah.
Hasn't really been too many lately, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a bit hard in Tassie with the weather and everything,
yeah,
hasn't
but
it?
like, yeah, normally I just like just going for a drive in it, really.
Yeah, that's good. And what a beautiful setting today here at Ross for
Lovely.
a car show.
Beautiful day.
Oh,
for it.
sorry, picnic.
Yeah, no, it's a good turnout.
Yeah, it's a great turnout.
Yeah, a lot of nice cars here. So.
And the fact everyone's sitting around having a little bit of a picnic and a cup of tea and a chat, and it's a really good atmosphere. We've got the cars whizzing by us as we speak,
no,
which is really good. No,
yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, very nice.
So this is Paul's mate. You can see the Chevy Ute in the background. I don't know what this thing is, Dane. Tell me all about it.
Mate, this is a 69 Buick Riviera.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, cool car.
Hey, it's
all original.
American, obviously.
American, left-hand drive, all original, running a 430 cubic inch big box.
So
Just-
how do you
just
acquire
standard.
this, mate?
I've had this car maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
It had only been brought into the country a year before I bought it from an old guy.
Right. Okay.
Him and his son went and done Route 66.
Yeah.
Wanted an old car.
Yep.
They bought this car there.
Oh,
fell in
and
love
what a
with
good
it.
car to do it
They
in.
fell in love with it and brought it home.
Yeah. It's just different.
Back to Australia and Yeah, I bought it a year after it come here. So.
Yeah, you like driving it, mate?
Yeah, mate, it's cool. Yeah, it drives lovely.
Yeah.
It's only got 80,000 miles on it, genuine
Wow.
miles on it. So it's not perfect. You know, it's got hail damage from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Over there, it hasn't been. You know, it's basically how it was running around
It's got a
over
story.
there. So yeah, it's got a story.
Yeah. And you wouldn't touch it really. I mean,
Nah.
I'd just leave it on.
No, I just drive it.
Yeah, that's great. It's just a great talking point,
No,
isn't it?
it's a good usable car. Buick Riviera, it's optioned up fairly well.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, full electric windows,
Yeah.
air conditioning, 69 mind you.
Yeah.
Power seat,
Yeah,
power
incredible,
bench.
isn't it?
It's just
It was just one of those cars that was designed for a spoiled person to have all those luxury features and everything like that.
Yeah, well, I think
It was an interesting era, wasn't it? It
I
really
think, I
was.
think this car was just more of a family car. They do say, I don't know if it's true or not, but they do say if you couldn't afford a Cadillac, you bought a Buick.
Right, okay.
It was probably a step back from that. It was a fairly upmarket car back in the day.
Now, you're from Hobart, are you?
Yes, mate.
Yeah, that's right. And you're part of the club down there?
Yeah,
awesome.
we're part of the club down there.
Yes, I've taken the you-know-what out of one of your mates on the
Yeah,
other one. Yeah.
yeah.
What do they call it? Towball?
Yeah, Towball.
That's him, yeah, that's
yeah,
him,
the old
I
mate
remember.
with the red Impala.
That's the one. Yeah, everyone was taking the you-know-what out of you, including you.
Yeah, we all do, and we still do.
I'll get down there one day and do a car show
come down
there. That'd be
and
awesome.
come down and spend some time with us, mate. We've got some cool people there and some cool cars.
Awesome. Thanks for coming along today, mate.
Yeah,
I
mate.
really appreciate it.
It's a great event. It's actually the first time I've been here.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah, first time I've been to Ross for this event. So, but it's a great setting.
Thanks so much for checking out my coverage of Picnic at Ross. Do you think I could do this old girl out? Hey, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and stick around. There's some more great videos coming up I know you're going to love.
Atmosphere with the trees, the autumn.
Yeah.
It's just vibrant, isn't it? It's
It's
just
very vibrant.
happening.
Yep, that's
You know,
awesome.
and the people that you talk to, and then, you know, that's why we come, because the
One of the
people.
best shows of the year.
It's-